Cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce. What is the period? Cranberry sauce. What, you sit around all day eating cranberry sauce? What are you doing with your life? You sit around all day eating cranberry sauce. You know you got things to do with your life. You know you got things to do with your life out there. And you're sitting there all day and eat cranberry sauce? What are you doing? What are you doing, kid? Tell me, kid, what are you doing? You sit there all day. You got a life to live, but you're sitting there all day eating cranberry sauce? What are you doing, kid? You're acting like there's nothing more to life every day than sitting there in your room all day eating cranberry sauce. You're sitting there all day in your room doing nothing but sitting there eating cranberry sauce. Mary and Martha's kids down the road, their son's got a job. What are you doing? You're sitting here all day in your room eating cranberry sauce. Just the other day, I'm down at the barber shop. All the boys, they're talking about how proud they are of the kids. Meanwhile, I gotta know that I got a son sitting home all day, just sitting in a room eating cranberry sauce. How dare you, kid? All day. I'm out driving the bus. All day. Doing the routes. Driving the bus all day. Just for you to sit here up in your room. All day eating cranberry sauce? What are you doing, kid? What are you doing, kid? Standing there all day eating cranberry sauce? Like you got nothing else better to go to? Don't got a party and nothing to go to? You don't got a party to go to? You just sit there all day eating cranberry sauce. You think people want to hang out with a kid to spend all his day eating cranberry sauce? What are you doing, kid? You listen to me, kid. I don't lead you wrong. You can't spend all day eating cranberry sauce. And listen, you know you can trust me. Because I got a big nose and I talk like this. Listen to me, kid. Pass on the wisdom of the elders to your kid. Listen to me. You can't spend all day up in your room eating cranberry sauce. You can't, kid, spend all day up in your room eating cranberry sauce. You know, you got better things to do with your day than sitting up in your room eating cranberry sauce. It's not even Thanksgiving no more. But still, you're sitting up in your room with a knife, not even with a fork, with a butter knife, not even with a fork. You sit up in there in your room all day with a knife, not even a fork. It's not even Thanksgiving no more. But you sit up there all day eating cranberry sauce with a butter knife. Wow. What a life you're living, kid. What a fucking life you're living, kid. All day. Cranberry sauce. All day. Other people, they got the priorities in line. Other people, they got the priorities. You best you got is clogged priorities. You got clogged priorities. Other people, they got priorities. But you, all you got is cranberry sauce. Do you know the shame you bring to this family? When I have to tell them, oh, how's the kid? Oh, you wanna know? I'll tell you. He sits up in his room, playing the Nintendo, eating cranberry sauce. How do you think that makes me feel? Cranberry sauce? Or what, are you gonna stop and go to eat baby food next? Cranberry sauce. You know you can trust me, okay? I got a big nose and I talk like this. So you know I'm trustworthy. Okay? But you sit up in your room all day, eating cranberry sauce. Can you believe it? The sun's coming up outside, and I'm still awake, standing here talking to you about cranberry sauce. You don't think I got better things to do than to sit here talking to you about cranberry sauce? Hey, what do you know? I'm gonna put my cranberry sauce away. I'm gonna tuck away the cranberry sauce. Look at what I'm gonna do. Look. Where's your cranberry sauce now? Huh? Your cranberry sauce was a rat. Now look at him, locked away. Your cranberry sauce was a rat. A dirty, stinking rat. And now look at him, locked away where rats belong. Locked away like a rat. So now if you want any more of your precious cranberry sauce, you're gonna have to go through me. Okay? Capiche? You're gonna have to go through me. Okay? Any more of your precious cranberry sauce. Your cranberry sauce was a rat. And now look at him. Because you know what happens to rats? They go inside the Tupperware. You dirty rat. Do you understand me? So now you tell me. You want to sit in your room all day eating cranberry sauce? Huh? You want to sit in your room all day eating cranberry sauce? Huh? You mean to tell me that what you want to do with your life all day is sit inside your room eating cranberry sauce? You mean to tell me, after all this time, all we did, put clothes on your back, feed you when you're hungry, keep a roof over your head. Your mother keeps the house clean. And you sit in your room all day. Doing what? Doing what? Eating cranberry sauce? You mean to tell me, out of all, you know I hate disrespect. You know the only thing that matters is respect. Meanwhile, I go up, I walk past your room, I look in, I see 3, 4 empty cans of cranberry sauce. You ate in them in your room. Oh, the cranberry sauce. You ate in them in your room. I go up, I look around, I say, what's the kid doing? But it doesn't take long. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take long at all to find out exactly what the kid is doing. He's eating cranberry sauce. I gotta put the turkey away. Can't put the turkey on that shelf. Can you believe it? Just sitting there all day, eating a cranberry sauce. Calm down, will you? All day. I sit here and I went. I wonder, what's the kid doing? What's the kid doing? Is he outside cutting the grass? What's the kid doing? Is he cutting the grass? Is he cleaning up his room? Is he helping his mother with the groceries? No. You know what he's doing? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's sitting inside of his room, eating cranberry sauce. You want to know what I take out of his room? That right there. Look, just a plate with the remnants of cranberry sauce. And he's just sitting up there all day, eating it, and eating it, and eating it with a butter knife. Can you believe it? The kid, the knife on the kid, the other knife on the kid. And no, after all, his mother and I do for him. After all his mother and I do for the kid. He done and got the common courtesy to come down from his room and stop eating all the cranberry sauce. The kid got no respect for no one. He knows it pisses me off, and yet he still just sits and eats cranberry sauce. Oh, yeah. What do you do with a kid? What do you do with a kid? I tell them all the time. You tell a kid what to do, they do what they want to do. You can't tell nothing. You can't tell them nothing. You tell them something, they do something else. You tell the kid something, and they say no. No, I think I'm gonna do what I wanna do either. I think I'm gonna do what I wanna do anyway. I don't care what you want me to do. I'm gonna do what I wanna do anyway. Oh, you want me to go outside and help mother pull the weeds and cut the yard? Well, I'm gonna sit up in my room and eat cranberry sauce all day. That's what I'm gonna do. This guy, he sits up in his room all day, eating cranberry sauce. No respect for his mother. No respect for his father. No respect for the Mother Mary. No respect for nobody. Only thing this kid wants in his life is a butter knife and a can of cranberry sauce. Can you believe it? All day I asked the kid. Coming along with your schoolwork, huh? Making a new friend at school, huh? No. You know what he says? He says, oh, Dad, I'm gonna go up to my room and eat some cranberry sauce. Can you believe what the kid says? He says, Dad, no. I tell you what I'm gonna do, Dad. I'm gonna go up to the room. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna eat some cranberry sauce. I say your grandmother and grandfather came here on a boat to live life in a better country. And we gave you this better life in this country. so you don't have to work no more. Hard like my grandmother and your grandfather had to work. You don't gotta work like them. All we ask is you pull your way around the house. Your mother and I did pretty good with the restaurant. All you gotta do, help out a little around the house. It's not too much to ask, but no. What do? You sit there all day up in your room eating and eating. And what are you eating? You guessed it. Cranberry sauce. Oh, Mr. Big Shot, up in his room all day, eating cranberry sauce. Oh, Big Shot, you wanted the picture? Eating cranberry sauce. Oh, you think everybody doesn't want to sit around all day eating cranberry sauce? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I thought that everybody wanted to sit around all day eating cranberry sauce. But no. All everybody wants is to go through the world and go through life with people respecting them. But the only problem with that is that there's too many people in the world that want to sit up in their room all day eating cranberry sauce. Do you know how tiresome? Do you know how frustrated? Do you know how awful? You know how awful it is? You know how awful it is to be trying to live, you give yourself a better life than your parents had. You give yourself a better go at it than your grandparents had. You come into a new country. You come into a beautiful world in a new country where you can blaze your own path, start your own legacy, start your own bloodline. And you come in here, you find a nice girl. You find a nice girl, you ask her, you say, hey, I got a bus route. You want to come ride around with me on my bus route? Because that's how you had to do it back then, kid. Say, you want to come and ride around with me on my bus route. And she comes around with you, and she rides around with you on a bus route. You take her on a bus route, ride around, and then all of a sudden you're courting the gal. And then all of a sudden you're finding yourself steaming up the backseat windows of your Ford Galaxy. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you got a baby on the way. Oh boy. Your grandmother, your grandfather, they were so happy on both sides. They were so happy. They were so proud that our name was going to be carried on in the new world, new country, new territory for all of us. It was new territory for all of us. You were the prize of the family, kid. You were the prize of the whole family. Everybody in the family, they awaited your arrival. They were all just so happy, standing around in a big circle at the hospital when your mother was in labor with you. Oh, yeah, we're talking about it, kid. Your mother was in labor with you. And they were all just standing around, waiting for you, all happy. And then you're born, and we're all so proud. We're all so proud. And we just stand there with you. And I'm holding you up. My father's there. Your mother's father's there. We're all men. And I'm holding the next generation of this family's men. And then we all talk, he's going to be the next Joe DiMaggio. He's going to be rolling up those stand-up doubles and coming in sliding hard, playing incredible ball. He's going to be a New York Yankee. Look at the build. This kid's going to be a Yank. Look at the build. Look at the shoulders. He's got the swing already. Look, a young Mickey Mantle. Look, he's going to be like a big Joey D, a new one coming in. You know what I'm saying? But no. All that hope. All of that hope. And what do? You sit up there all day in your room. And can you guess what I'm gonna tell you guys that he does up in his room? You won't believe what he's doing up in his room. He's up there, and what's he doing? Eating cranberry sauce. Have you ever for the life of you heard of somebody who shoves all other things aside, all other things aside in life? All he loves is cranberry sauce. He's never gonna be a pinch hitter. Never gonna be a good fielder. He's never gonna be no accountant, nothing. He's just gonna spend his days sitting up there in his room eating cranberry sauce. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This family, I took over this family. And my father and my mother's father says, this kid, he's the hope of the family. He's the next patriarch of the family. You gotta leave behind your legacy to the kid. He's gonna be the patriarch of the family. But what does he do? He sits in his room, playing his Nintendo, eating cranberry sauce. It ain't even Thanksgiving no more. And he's eating cranberry sauce with a butter knife. Now you tell me, what am I supposed to do with this kid when all he does is all day sit in his room and eat cranberry sauce? He sits there and he eats cranberry sauce. Believe me, I've tried everything. I've said, kid, I know you like eating cranberry sauce, but let me tell you, go do the yard, go clean up your room, make sure all your schoolwork is done, and then guess what? We'll eat cranberry sauce together. But no, he sits up in his room all day, doing what? Eating cranberry sauce. I thought the kid was a little slow. I thought the kid was a little slow. He's behind in school. I thought we might have to hold him back another grade because he's sitting in his room eating can after can after can of cranberry sauce. You ever hear of a kid that eats this much cranberry sauce? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He don't want no turkey. He don't want no ham. He don't want no dressing or no baked shells and cheese with the Ritz crackers crumbled over the top. He don't want no green bean casserole that will probably do better the next time because this time it wasn't all we expected. No. He doesn't want to take turkey gravy and put it over all of the other things. No. He wants to eat a whole can of cranberry sauce. Well, I got some news for you. Your cranberry sauce was a rat. A dirty, stinking rat. Your cranberry sauce was a rat. And you know what happens to rats, kid? You know what happens to rats, kid? Locked away. So now, guess what? I got a new rule for you. Oh, I got a new rule for you now. If you wanna get to your precious cranberry sauce, you gotta go through me. You understand, kid? If you wanna get to your precious cranberry sauce, you gotta go through me. How does that make you feel, kid? Oh, you feeling like a little struggle in your brain? Oh no, I can't compute what's happening here. Oh, you mean I can't eat cranberry sauce all day anymore? No, you can't. I told your mother that if she wanted to give you more cranberry sauce, she gonna have to go through me. I pay the bills. I buy the cranberry sauce. I get your mother's hair done. I get your mother's nails done. So when I say if you want to give the kid more cranberry sauce, you're gonna have to go through me. And you know what she does? She minds me. You know why? Because I pay the bills. I provide. I love her. I'm a loving husband. Provide for my family. Even though my son sits in his room all day eating cranberry sauce. I earned her respect. So when you go and ask mother, oh, Dad doesn't want me to have my cranberry sauce. Oh, guess what? She's not gonna do nothing. Because she told me whenever he comes and asks for cranberry sauce, I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go, Mwah. My cranberry sauce. Mwah. 'Cause she knows that's what you really are underneath it all. You're just a little baby. You're just crying, a little baby. You're just a little baby crying. Cranberry sauce. Just a little. Can't even talk or form a sentence yet. All you can say is your first words are cranberry sauce. But it's not over there. It's not over here. You know where it is? It's locked away with the rest of the rats. You're gonna have to go up in your room and lay in bed and sweat it out like the rest of the junkies. With some respect for your mother. Go up there and sweat out your withdrawals of the cranberry sauce by yourself in your room like a man. 'Cause it's time to be a man. You're 6 years old. It's time to be a man. You sit up there in your room all day, eating the cranberry sauce. You're not out there making friends. You're not out there going to parties. You're not out there running hustles on the street to make your grandfather proud. You're just eating cranberry sauce.